Hello there, this is Andrew from Nintendo Southend, and this is the Nintendo Players UK podcast number 9. It's been a while since the last podcast, and sorry about that, but there hasn't been that many releases since May. But as we're heading towards Christmas, things are ramping up, and on the 9th of September, there's a little release called Splatoon 3. We'll get to Splatoon 3 in just a moment, but looking back at the first two games, it certainly has been a success for Nintendo, especially producing mini amiibo and merchandise all over the place. We got Nerf guns, not Nerf guns, Super Soakers with Splatoon branded all over it. Had little key rings, many plushes. It just is amazing that a game that started out on the Wii U, which wasn't the most popular of the Nintendo consoles, it certainly had a cult following, and after attending events such as Insomnia and EGX, it showed off that games like Call of Duty and Battlefield don't necessarily need to be serious online shooters. It's a series of games that are so easy to pick up and play, and everyone can have fun with it. Certainly with Splatoon 2 and Nintendo Players UK ourselves, we've hosted many events. We've even set up a few leagues over the years. And will there be a Splatoon 3 Squid League? There may be, because, it's been a successful little run so far. And yeah, there's been, like I say, Insomnia, EGX, PAX West recently held a Splatoon 3 Invitational. So it certainly is a really esports game, but not the whole, I wouldn't say snobbishness of esports, but it's just so fun to pick up and play. As we look back at the Splatoon 2, Pearl and Marina, it had its DLC, which, the Octo expansion, it's hard. There's been many people who've been raging as they're streaming playing the game, but it has been fun. And going forth into Splatoon 3, we did get a little bit of information from the Splatoon 3 Direct that there will be major DLC coming. So hopefully it'll be a continuation of the story of the Octo expansion, even though the story did wrap up itself in Splatoon 2. But yeah, with the word major DLC put on front of it, it could be something big. I remember back in August 27th there, we all had the global test fire of Splatoon 3, and yeah, it was interesting to see the little differences here and there. Certainly more pick up and playable, if that's sort of the right words to say. Certainly when you're going up a wall and jumping up and just giving that, I forgot what the name of it is, but it was so satisfying to do for the first time. Basically a squid or octoling flashes as if like shooting straight up in the air. But yeah, we'll get to more of that later. Personally, I'm looking forward to the new Splatfest, especially when it's 3 ways that the Splatfest could be, well, not decided, but I suppose it would be decided. Where the first half it's 4-on-4, and later on in the day it'll be 4-on-2-on-2. So it'll be interesting to see what Nintendo produces for these 3 topics. And then we had rock, paper and scissors for the test fire. But what other 3 topics could we be seeing in Splatoon 3? It'd be very interesting to see. And we've had Salmon Run, Not just Salmon Run, but Salmon Run XL, which will be open 24/7, which I'm quite pleased about because it was kind of frustrating when I really wanted to like play with my friends and do like some egg hunting, but yeah, Driscoll is open 24/7 now, so you won't be restricted to certain times of play. And we've also learned there's going to be new weapons as well as the old favourites, and thankfully dualies are still going to be a thing, so I'm quite happy with that. And yeah, we've even had Paul Slacks, resident reviewer for Nintendo Players UK. He's given a deep dive video on the Nintendo Players UK YouTube channel. So if you just search for Nintendo Players UK, you'll find his video there. Anyway, that is it for Nintendo Players UK podcast number 9. Next one will be coming a bit sooner, and there'll be something a little bit scarlet and a little bit violet. I'll leave it at that for now. Until then, don't forget to follow us on Facebook, on Twitter, on Instagram, and don't forget to check out our videos on YouTube. Thank you for listening, and see you next time. Bye.